What is up, Blue Chip Athletic Club people? Blaze here. Just going to talk to you real quick about a quick psoas release you can use with a kettlebell, or if you have yourself a foam roller here for the VMO. So what you're going to want to do is sit down behind your kettlebell, and I'm going to turn to the side just so you can kind of see what I'm going to do with my legs. Essentially, I'm going to take the kettlebell and I'm going to cant the handles to where they're almost going like, we'll say 10, 11 o'clock, and then like 4 or 5 o'clock. So basically I'm turning it off to the left. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay on that kettlebell along my, we'll call panty line. So I'm gonna come up on top of the kettlebell here, and I'm going to lay on my left side, find that kind of panty line, and now I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna put some pressure down on my leg. Notice how this leg is kind of starting up off the ground. As I kind of breathe into this and let my body come down, I'm gonna get more and more pressure here on the top of the kettlebell. And what it's doing is it's a huge psoas release. So again, it runs along the whole line. Sometimes I'll rock forward and back, give me a little bit extra. Or if you're feeling super froggy, you can bring both feet up off the ground. My psoas is really tight today from a little bit of leg work for dunk training, so mine, I will not be doing that. But once you turn the top of the handle to the left side, you'll kind of come back, reset, and then you can turn the top of the handle over to the right. Now I'm going to do the right hip flexor here again, just along the panty line, and I'll come down over top. My female clients have deemed this the ovary killer, so be careful. Oh boy, if you have such parts, just go slow, put a little bit of pressure on at a time, and then like I said, just kind of breathe into the posture, let your body kind of fold and come down onto it. Oh boy, I need to do this more. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. So after I do that, a lot of times when I come back up, I almost feel like a tingling sensation in my hip flexors, getting a little bit of release out of the psoas. So that's one that you can do for the psoas. The next thing I'm going to talk about here is foam rolling out the VMO. So working up the interior part of the leg all the way up kind of towards the hips. So what you're going to want to do is I'm going to lay on the foam roller here, plant my elbows into the ground, and I'm almost going to be like, ooh, this is December, oh, maybe we'll go like February of the Blue Chip Athletic Club calendar. I'm gonna place the foam roller here on like the inside of my leg, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna roll, picking my leg up and driving up and down on the inner thigh. So sometimes it takes turning the foam roller here to where it's almost running up and down the leg, and you can go off to the side, or depending on kind of how you decide to attack it and what part of the inner thigh is tight, sometimes you have to bring it in a little closer and then almost bring it up into the groin and really lay in there. And I hope you can see this. Maybe I'll come over a little bit more just in case. So in here to where it's like in the groin, and then you're able to roll that out the whole rest of the way. And then you'd obviously do the same thing on the other side. So just a couple little things that you can do to try and loosen up the hips. Good luck. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and we'll see you next time. Later.